So we're talking about systems, and we're talking about programming. We're talking about innovation. Really, that's what it's all about. We kind of take a look at the current system. We say, wow, this isn't working so well. There's a better way to do this. Let's innovate. Let's create a new system. And so to create a new system, we go through the systems development life cycle, right, where we kind of like investigate. We come up with an idea. We acquire, what it takes to build that idea. Then we decide to go ahead and build that idea. And once we've built it, we need to implement our new system. And when we go about implementing a new system, there's 4 ways in which we can implement the new system. We could do direct implementation where like everybody leaves on Friday and when they come in on Monday, brand new system, right? Old system's been thrown away, new system is running. That's a direct implementation. And the disadvantage of that is if the new system breaks, we're in bad trouble. We're in bad luck. That's bad luck, right? We aren't going to have any kind of recourse if we just completely switched over, did a direct implementation, because that's the only system running is the new system and the old system's no longer running. So another kind of implementation approach which we could use is a parallel implementation where the new system and the old system run side by side. And that way if the new system breaks, the old system is still there and it's still running. That would be a parallel implementation. We're talking about the 4 ways that we could implement a new system. A third way to implement a new system, well, the disadvantage of the parallel is that it requires extra resources because you got 2 systems running side by side. The third way to implement stuff, the third approach for implementation is the phased implementation, where you slowly phase out the old system, and while you're phasing out the old system, you're phasing in the new system. And that would be a phased implementation approach. And finally, the 4th implementation approach that we have is the pilot implementation approach, where we try it out first at 1 or a few locations, and if the new system works well there, then we roll it out to other locations. And so that would be the pilot implementation. So those are the 4 ways we can implement a system. And again, I just want to reiterate that we're talking about systems here. And systems, information systems and systems development, the systems development life cycle. And all of these acronyms that we looked at here, these are all examples of some of the systems which are out there already, which businesses could take advantage of, which have already been built, which you could just buy and implement into your organization. So that's what we were looking at when we were looking at some of these systems which are already out there. And of course, what we just looked at right now, system implementation, the 4 ways you can do it, which is direct, parallel, phased, and pilot.